The extraordinary life of John Cleese, from comedy genius to cultural icon. John Cleese, a name synonymous with British comedy, has been entertaining the world for decades with his sharp wit, surreal humour and distinctive style. Born on October 27, 1939, in Weston-super-Mare, England, Cleese's journey to becoming one of the most iconic comedians of all time is filled with memorable characters, groundbreaking shows, and an unparalleled impact on the world of comedy. Early life and education. John Marwood Cleese was the only child of Reginald Francis Cleese, an insurance salesman, and Muriel Evelyn, a homemaker. His early years were relatively uneventful, but Cleese's wit and sense of humour began to emerge at an early age. He attended Clifton College, a prestigious boarding school, where he quickly gained a reputation for being a bit of a prankster and a lover of comedic performances. Cleese went on to study law at Downing College, Cambridge, but his passion for comedy quickly overshadowed any ambitions of becoming a lawyer. It was at Cambridge that Cleese joined the Footlights, the university's legendary comedy troupe. Here, Cleese met fellow comedians and future collaborators like Graham Chapman, who would go on to play an integral role in his career. Monty Python and the rise of absurd comedy. The turning point in John Cleese's career came in 1969 when he co-created Monty Python's Flying Circus with Graham Chapman, Eric Idle, Terry Gilliam, Terry Jones, and Michael Palin. The show debuted on the BBC, and while it initially puzzled audiences with its bizarre sketches and surreal humour, it quickly became a cult favourite. Cleese's contributions to Monty Python were immense. He was known for his impeccable timing, deadpan delivery, and ability to play characters who were both absurd and utterly serious. Some of his most iconic roles include the stern headmaster in the Spanish Inquisition sketch, the Black Knight in Monty Python and the Holy Grail, and the ridiculous Minister of Silly Walks. The Pythons' humour was groundbreaking. They threw out traditional punchlines, instead opting for surreal and often nonsensical humour that played with audience expectations. Sketches often ended abruptly or spiralled into chaos, leaving viewers both laughing and scratching their heads. Monty Python paved the way for a new era of comedy, inspiring countless comedians and writers to think outside the box. Cleese's role in Monty Python extended beyond just acting. He was deeply involved in the writing process, crafting some of the show's most beloved sketches. His collaboration with Graham Chapman was particularly notable, with the two writing together seamlessly, complementing each other's strengths. Their partnership produced some of the sharpest, most satirical moments in Monty Python history. The success of Fawlty Towers. Following the massive success of Monty Python, John Cleese turned his attention to a new project, Fawlty Towers. The series, co-written with his then-wife Connie Booth, revolved around the misadventures of Basil Fawlty, an incompetent and rude hotel owner, played by Cleese. The show ran for 2 short seasons, but became one of the most beloved and critically acclaimed sitcoms in television history. Cleese's portrayal of Basil Fawlty was nothing short of genius. The character was an amalgamation of anger, frustration, and incompetence, constantly at odds with his staff, guests, and especially his wife, Sybil. The show was filled with fast-paced, slapstick comedy and biting satire, and Cleese's performance as the manic, irritable Basil was the beating heart of it all. Though only 12 episodes were made, Fawlty Towers remains a benchmark for sitcoms around the world. Its blend of physical comedy, witty dialogue, and character-driven humour has stood the test of time, and Basil Fawlty is now considered one of the greatest comedy characters ever created. Beyond Python and Fawlty Towers. While Monty Python and Fawlty Towers solidified Cleese's place in comedy history, his career extended far beyond those projects. In the 1980s, Cleese co-wrote and starred in A Fish Called Wanda, a dark comedy about a group of thieves who double-cross each other in pursuit of stolen diamonds. Cleese's performance as Archie Leach, a mild-mannered barrister caught up in the chaos, earned him widespread acclaim, and the film became a huge box-office success. The film's success reaffirmed Cleese's talent as a leading man and writer. His unique blend of intellectual humor and slapstick physicality was perfectly showcased in A Fish Called Wanda, and the film is now considered one of the greatest comedies of all time. Cleese would later reunite with his co-stars for the 1997 film Fierce Creatures, another comedic romp, though it never achieved the same level of success as its predecessor. Throughout the 1990s and 2000s, Cleese appeared in a variety of films, television shows, and voice roles. He played nearly headless Nick in the Harry Potter series, voiced characters in animated films like Shrek and The Jungle Book 2 Sak, and even had a brief role in the James Bond franchise as Q's assistant. Later life and legacy. In recent years, John Cleese has taken on a different role as a public intellectual, speaking out on various political and social issues, often with his trademark humor and wit. He has authored books, written op-eds, and engaged in public debates, never shying away from controversy. Cleese has also been candid about his personal life. He has been married 4 times and has openly discussed the ups and downs of his relationships. Despite his personal challenges, Cleese remains a beloved figure in the world of comedy and entertainment. John Cleese's influence on comedy is immeasurable. He helped redefine what was possible in comedic storytelling, pushing boundaries and challenging conventions. His work in Monty Python, Fawlty Towers, and beyond has inspired generations of comedians, writers, and actors. Cleese's legacy is not just in his performances, but in the way he revolutionized comedy itself. Conclusion. From his early days at Cambridge to his rise as a global comedy icon, John Cleese's life has been one of immense creativity and groundbreaking achievements. Whether it's through his unforgettable characters, his sharp writing, or his fearless satire, Cleese has left an indelible mark on the world of entertainment. Today, he continues to inspire laughter and thought, proving that his comedy, much like the man himself, is timeless. If you liked this video, be sure to leave a comment and please like and subscribe for more videos like this in the future.